Just want to give you a little quick look at the park map here and all the areas that you'll find on the way. So we're just here at the entrance here. So what we normally do is go in a clockwise direction. So we'll pass Ayangwazi all the way around here through Sesame Street. Mrs. H wants to get a ride on the train today, so when we get to this area here, we'll jump on the train and follow that around the park. But as you can see, you got Stanleyville, Jungala, and you got the Congo, and then you enter into Pantopia, and then all the way around Nairobi, edge of Africa, into the far corner of the park where you'll see Cobra's Curse and Montu, and then back towards the park entrance here. So yeah, just thought I'd give you a little look as to how to navigate the park. Day 2. So I was just at the front of the park there, just showing the park map, and there was a party of 3 elderly people just behind me, and they were asking about designated smoking areas. So I gave them my insight, told them exactly where they were. But just for you guys, if you are a smoker or a vapor, unlike Universal Studios or Islands of Adventure where there's just the one smoking area in each park, there are numerous smoking areas around SeaWorld and of course here at Busch Gardens, and you'll generally find them at the entrance to each of the areas that you come to. So as we walk into the park and approach the first attraction there, Ayangwazi, there's a designated smoking area there, and then as you progress around the park, next designated smoking area clockwise will be at Shikra. So as you can see, when we walk through this little restaurant bit here, we come across the first designated smoking area for those that do vape and do smoke, all indicated by these red signs here. Just want to take you into Coaster Coffee Co for a moment, because they've got some neat models of roller coasters in here. There we go. Check it out. This one. Ayangwazi. Really cool. Absolutely fantastic that. Wish I could take that home actually. So I've just chalked up lifetime ride number 51 and number 52 on Ayangwazi, and all of a sudden Mrs. H has thrown in the ultimate curveball. She's like, can we go around the park a different way today? And I'm like, Mrs. H, we don't really know the other way around. Throws us all out the sink. But then she said, but I didn't get a chance to ride the train yesterday and go out onto the plains and see some animals. And I was like, oh, okay, Mrs. H, I understand. So, whatever Mrs. H says, we gotta do. So we're actually coming around the park today anti-clockwise. This is a first. We'll be taking in the rides the opposite direction. I hope she realizes that the queues are going to be a little bit bigger for cheetah hunt going at this time of the morning, but I don't want to be the one to prove her wrong. So hopefully, as it's only like a 10-15 minute queue, and then she'll turn around and say, yeah, I told you so. But here you go, just waiting for Mrs. H to come out of the shop now. Don't know where she's gone again. Cheetah hunt there, going over the double helix and then into that small drop down there. Mrs. H wanted to go on the train, so there's the train. Just going to jump into the station now. Hopefully catch the train before it leaves. Nairobi train station. Have a little comfortable seat on the train here as you take the out of the park out onto the Serengeti plains. There's the time there. Departing in a couple of minutes. Little view of sky right there, passing by cheetah hunt.
With the sound of the bell, it means our train is ready to depart the station. So from this point forward, there'll be no more switching seats, and we ask that you remain seated throughout the whole duration of the ride.
Mrs. H on the train. Finally got on the train, Mrs. H.
The green and yellow coaster you see around us is Cheetah Hunt. This magnetic launch coaster will take you 0 to 60. Right-hand side of the pretty white structure you see is our Serengeti overlook.
Nice little relaxing ride on the train, yeah. Going all of 2 miles an hour. I'm waiting for everybody to put their arms in the air. Coming up under here now, we got a little bit of view of Cobra's Goose.
The rusted green roller coaster you see all around us is Cobra's Curse. This one-of-a-kind vertical coaster will take you up 7
Spinning coaster, we managed to get some spin on it yesterday, which was absolutely amazing! Wave to the people! Everybody enjoys a good wave. Come over this side now, slide over a little, see a little bit of Montuba there. Suspended coaster, we had fun on that yesterday, didn't we, Mrs. H? Probably getting a couple of rides today as well. Where is it? It's probably in the station. Very slow operation.
Over to the right-hand side, you see a yellow and blue coaster. Well, this is Montu, named after the Egyptian god War. Montu is America's tallest and fastest inverted coaster. It'll take you up 150 feet, coming around 7th and 3rd at 65 miles an hour. Now be careful if you're wearing bombs or crocs, because Montu is the god War, and that war is against your shoes.
Shame we couldn't catch it in action as we came past. Well, doesn't really matter. Going up the left hill. Oh well. Entering a bit of the old plains here now.
Serengeti belts where these animals are free roaming and go as closer as 500 feet. This is their open animal enclosure, meaning if they come on the tracks,
The view there through the gap there. The shikra there.
all times. We do encourage you to take pictures, but don't be seated position.
Falcon's Fury. And Gwazi's first drop over there. The Serengeti flyer in the distance. If we can pass through these trees. Oh, there's a couple of giraffe up there. Little family
If you
giraffe.
look over to the left-hand side,
Chilling.
between the valley and through the trees, you'll see the
Cheetah hunt in the background there.
These are range anywhere from 17 to 19 feet tall, doing absolutely everything standing up. From eating, drinking, sleeping, and even
Now we do have the
childbirth.
opportunity at Busch Gardens to go
Quite
out
like us, they can see
out into the plains on a safari, and you stand at the back of this like utility vehicle, and you're raised up above the ground, and it does give you the opportunity to go and feed some giraffe, which is quite interesting. As soon as they see you pull up, they all start coming over. Me and Mrs. H did this a couple of times in the past. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do it today because they were fully booked. Great. Little shot there of Falcon's Fury going up. I do wish Mrs. H would have a go on that just for the experience, so she can tell me what it's like. We're going to get you on Falcon's Fury today. Doubt it was the answer, doubt it. Big shake of the head at the same time. Oh well. I'm sorry I can't take you on that. I just can't be dealing with things that go up, down and swing. You'll get to know that during these trips. Look how long it holds you there for before releasing. There it goes. Oh, a couple of animals having a little graze there. Like antelopes of some sort.
Coming up to the left-hand side, you'll see a herd of moving gophers. Well, these are actually white rhinos. White rhinos can weigh anywhere from 4,000 to 6,000 pounds, but despite their weight and size, they can actually run 35 miles an hour with amazing agility. This small little guy you see hanging out on the hill up by the tree is our baby.
Those guys would give Usain Bolt
He's a year and a half years
a
old.
run for his money in proportion to size, per velocity and distance covered. Apparently they can run 30 miles an hour. Whoa! Imagine one of them coming at you. Like, this is it, shutting you out of the bathroom first thing in the morning. Get out of there! Striped horses in the background. A little strut.
If you've ever seen a picture, movie, or video,
Ah, they're not striped horses, of course.
that was because
The
their shirts go all the way
zebra.
around their body.
Love a zebra.
Unlike their ruddy zebra cousins, who are perfectly
That's why they call them zebra crosses back home. They look like a zebra on the floor.
about zebras is that they're actually so they're black and white when they are actually brown and white. Excuse me.
What? Woman just said that they're brown and white, not black and white. Better get home and get a couple of tins of brown paint then and start painting out zebra crossings and match the right colour.
Or over to the right hand side.
Anyone watching this video who doesn't live in the UK will have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. So there you go. Come to the UK and you'll see a zebra crossing. And that doesn't virtually mean that you stop in your car and a zebra walks by. No, not at all. Oh, these guys are having a bit of shade, but yeah, a lot closer to the train than the others. Down a little neck rub on the bark of that tree. Oh, now he's decided to shoot off. He's seen the train coming around, seen the camera. Zebra's a camera shy, just like this at the edge. Definitely striped horses in my opinion. They should have their own derby at Ascot. Little view beyond the palms there of Busch Gardens' latest project. It's going to be a fine coaster, as I said previously, due to open in spring, but obviously these things do take a little longer to get going. But they weren't wrong in their advertisement that said that you can soar above the Serengeti plain.
Coming up on the right-hand side, you see a pretty coaster. This is Phoenix Rising.
So Phoenix Rising there.
This ride will be a family-friendly coaster for 42 inches in height. It is also going to be the first ride in Busch Gardens that has music playing out of the cars. And what I mean by cars entrance on the roller coaster.
As the train driver just said, there will be a soundtrack playing along whilst experiencing Phoenix Rising. They always say these things are going to open in spring, but they always drag on until summer. I don't know why SeaWorld parks actually do it. Every single attraction that we've come to view in spring has never opened in spring, so it's quite frustrating. Better view there, Serengeti flyover. Mrs. H has had a go on that. I haven't. It swings. I don't like swings. How did you enjoy that ride, Dave? Was it good?
Yeah, it's really good. I think you'd enjoy it if you had a go on it.
Why would I enjoy it?
Well, you get some airtime. You love your airtime.
Yeah, but it swings. It's a big swing.
It is a big
They
swing,
like
yeah.
swings in child swings in the park.
It is a big swing.
Huh?
It is a big swing, but it's good.
It is a big swing. I ain't gonna do it. Now, it's just too big a swing. You can see just beyond those trees there, there's the safari vehicle I was telling you about earlier, where you stand on the back, open air, takes you on a good full circuit of the Serengeti Plain, and then obviously climaxes with the experience of feeding the giraffes, which, to be honest, I mean, one of them long tongues coming at your face isn't the greatest experience, but enjoyable all the while. Get up! Get back over the fence! Those guys have jumped the fence. Obviously not taking any notice of the park rules here. Cheeky little devils. Those gates there is where the tour for the Serengeti Plains Jungle Tour starts. As you can see, there's the vehicles there waiting to load the guests on. So we're just coming back now to Nairobi Station. We completed a full circle. Mrs. H is going to be very, very happy because she managed to get her little ride on the train. You happy? Oh, look at that. Big thumbs up from Mrs. H. Still camera shy. We'll get her on the camera eventually. There we go, guys. Back to where we started. And a nice little view of Skyride passing beneath Cheetah Hunt. Got sights on this guy, but yeah. Basking, chilling. Don't suppose he moves too much during the day. Yeah, don't even know whether he's sleeping. Oh, hold on, little bit of neck movement there. The tide must have come up a little bit to his chin. Yep. Not the most active animal you'll ever see in your life. Mrs. H just said his face looks like E.T. See if we can get a zoom in on that. Yeah, she might be right. Guess what? Lost Mrs. H again. Every time I stop, she just drifts off. She just walks off all the time. I need to get one of them leashes that goes around her wrist like you're holding on to your little child, you know? Again, I don't like dissing Mrs. H, but stop walking away from me all the time. Oh no, I'm gonna have to bite my tongue in future. I've done an anti-clockwise walk, and here we are at cheetah hunt. 5-minute wait. Mrs. H is going to be saying "I told you so" in a minute. So, after being humbled by Mrs. H's prediction that the ride times would be as low as they were yesterday, just got off cheetah hunt. I just thought I'd let you know Mrs. H really likes that roller coaster. I just asked her the question, would you queue an hour for it? And she said no. That makes sense. If you really, really like a roller coaster that much, you queue for 1, 2, 3 hours. But Mrs. H, she has her principles. I haven't queued for 5 minutes, managed to jump straight on. And what I like about that coaster, for me, is a little darty bit near the end section that makes you go through the canyon as if you're running like a cheetah chasing prey. Other than that, 0 G roll, it's quite good. I do find the restraint a little bit uncomfortable on the shoulders, but small price to pay for a bit of fun, isn't it? And there's multiple launches on there that pack a bit of a punch. Obviously the first launch isn't much, but beyond that then, the next 2 launches that you face are pretty good. So all in all, a great family coaster and a very good addition to the park here at Busch Gardens.
Size of around 7,000, which may not sound like a small number to you, but to give some perspective, there are probably going to be more humans in our park today, probably double to triple the amount of people, than there are less cheetahs on the planet. So I want to bring that to your attention so you can take this message home of what you can do to help cheetah conservation. Now, you've made that first step just by being here at Busch Gardens today. We have the SeaWorld Busch Gardens Conservation Fund, where we contribute to programs all across the globe. But one near and dear to us here at Cheetah Run is the Cheetah Conservation Fund. So what we've noticed with our partners out in Africa is when cheetahs can't find their prey, they will start to predate on livestock. Now, the farmers of these livestock are understandably not very happy, so this will lead to conflict, therefore leading to that population decline. So Cheetah Conservation Fund helps provide aid to those cheetahs in Africa, and this has proven to create a better environment for cheetahs to thrive. So we definitely appreciate you all being here in the park, not only to help contribute to those conservation funds, but also just by taking the time to be at presentations like these, and you're listening and learning about all this new information. Hopefully you can share it with your friends and family, and they'll want to help conserve these amazing species as well. Now, Dash has done a great job out here today. He's going to show off some more behaviors before making his way back behind the scenes. This was the last presentation of the day, but we will have cheetahs back out on the habitat for free time for the remainder of the afternoon. So anytime you stop them by, you'll get to see cheetahs resting and relaxing. If anyone has any questions at all, please feel free to raise a hand. I'd be happy to answer anything you want to know. But if not, thank you all so much for joining us here today, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at Busch Gardens. Thanks, everybody.
So just got off Tigress, and shock horror, Mrs. H wants to go on Stanley Falls flume ride. Thinks she's a bit warm. It is a very hot day today, so let's get on and see if we can get soaking wet.
It's your birthday.
It's not too much of a queue up here, to be fair. Have a little bit of fun here now. Probably going to end up regretting it once she comes off, because she'll have all water in her face or something. I don't know, but we'll see. Mrs. H just asked me, am I ready to get wet? Mrs. H, huh? Laughing in the back of the car over there. She loves getting wet, soaking wet. Be alright, be alright. Be alright until we get off.
Please sit upright, hold on tight. And
This lift hill can only lead to one thing.
Thank you.
You're getting wet. Oh dear. Oh, a little splash by you now, probably. Whee! Oh, quite a little gentle one there. So we're gonna go off a little dip here. So it's the yeah, baby splash. The starter before the main course. Woo! Oh, it goes quite quick round here, to be fair. Splashing around. Whoops! Oh, it's quite bumpy. Quite bumpy. Oh, we're gonna make a few little turns around here now before we go up the big hill to the bit where we're probably gonna get wet. Mrs. H is in the back seat here. She's giggling to herself. It's like she's on a mission. She's thinking that it's going to be her that gets soaked. Yeah, right.
And brace for a sudden slowdown at the bottom of the hill. Thank you.
Por favor, siéntese correctamente y sujete
Here we go!
para una caída repentina
Stanley
de la
Falls!
colina. Gracias.
Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, 2024. We're at the top of the lift hill. Mrs. H is giggling like a little child in the back. Oh no! Who's gonna get wet? Whee! Yeah! I am absolutely soaking wet. And Mrs. H is as well. It's a good job. It's a very hot day. But the one thing I really hate, getting my feet wet. I don't like getting my feet wet. Oh well. All good fun. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, we got it, didn't we? We captured it. Thank you. Right, for once Mrs. H is making an appearance on ACT. Look at her, laughing like a little child. Absolutely soaking wet. Honestly, she is giggling like a hyena behind me. You know those cartoon hyenas? That's what she's like at the minute. I'm walking around here like I've just come out of the shower. Mrs. H is bone dry. She got a little. Oh, she got a little bit on her top there. Look, I'm soaking. I'm gonna take my chesty off now in a minute, just to give you an example of how wet I am. Stop laughing there. You're laughing at me now. I don't like it, Mrs. H. Look at me. I am dripping wet from head to toe. And all Mrs. H can do is laugh at me when she's got like a little, oh, she's just like spilled a little teacup over her. I think I got engulfed with that wave. Oh wow, we'll dry off soon. Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. Here we go. Oh! Ah! Woo-hoo! Yeah, baby! Woo-hoo! Ah! Nearly up the top. Some cracking views from up here over on the Tampa skyline. And now, oh, Mrs. H is already saying, I'm not gonna like this, I'm not gonna like this. Oh, oh no! Oh no! Yeah! Woo! Woo! Here we go. Second dive. Straight over this one. No hold. Yeah, baby! Tigress Busch Gardens. Forward launch. Backward launch. Woo! One final launch. Here we go. Woo! Airtime there. Ah, hugging. Woo! Woo! Short ride, but quite good. Good fun. So here we go, Kumba, Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. Woohoo! Vertical loop. Wow! It roars. Woo! Bit of airtime there. To the Cobra. Woo! The brakes. Woo. This is the Scorpion. Woohoo! One loop and a lot of helix. Yeah! Here we go! Woo! Hey! I can imagine how much I was laughing on this ride when I was a kid, because I'm laughing as an adult. Hey, hey, Helix all the way. Oh. Ah, yeah. Well, it's got to be said, the old ones are still good ones. How long this ride will be, who knows? But once this year, we'll have a go. Gotta laugh. Cheetah hunt, multiple launch coaster here at Tampa, Busch Gardens. Woo! Not a big launch to start, but much bigger launch here. Here we go. Way, up we go. Oh, airtime! Yay! Little double helix at the top here. Go into a down, here we go! Hey! Woo! You'll definitely feel the wind in your hair. 0G roll! Woo! Oh, airtime! And into the brake. Scary cobra in front of us, babe. He's got 4 cobras on his head. Scary. Woo! Yeah! Oh, we're starting to turn. We'll go backwards down this hill. Yay! Nice view of Montu there. Whee! Backwards. Oh, we got a bit of spinning action for a change. Me and Mrs. H never experienced this. Woohoo! Good little spin traction. Oh yeah.
There is no escape.
Hey. On to Busch Gardens, Tampa. Great view of the car park. Woohoo! Hold on tight, it's going to be a rough ride. Woo! Oh yeah! Oh, whippy! Way! Hey! Mrs. H held on really tight there. Woo! Here we go. Have a vertical. Woo! Definitely feel the blood rush to your feet. Woo! One more inversion. There we go. Oh, that's a whipper. And into the brakes. So I'm here now at the park exit after a second fun-filled day at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. It's a bit sad really that we're having to leave this place, but never mind, we'll be back here soon, no doubt. So I just want to say, if you like the content, subscribe, and if you can, please donate to our good cause as we ride every coaster supporting dementia with every lift hill that we climb. All the details are on the channel and at the end of this video. So from Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, see you at the next act.